Alright, so this is going to be our first video of 2020. We're going to start working on the Cadillac CtsV. As I said on the last video, new mods are coming in, and I'll show you guys what's the new mod. Oh, there you go, Nitrous outlet kit. This is a wet kit. So we're going to start installing everything. We got our purge. We got our line for our nitrous, and we got our solenoids for our fuel cell. We got the little wiring with a relay for your purge, and we got the other one for your solenoid for your fuel and your nitrous line. So these are the accessories that come with the brackets to these go on the bottom. The solenoids, where we're gonna set them somewhere, we're gonna hide them pretty good in there. So this is what we're going to be working with. These are our fuel lines, and we had to order another one because the guys had sent us the wrong one, so we had to order this one. So we waited a week later, but that's our fuel line to run it from the fuel rail and hide it all the way up here. So we're going to start with this kit. We're going to try to get it to see how smooth everything goes, and once we start assembling everything and measuring where we're going to set it at, we'll come back, guys. Alright guys, so we're back. We're still trying to see where we're gonna put the solenoids and the purge. So our best spots here on this side, we got the cold air intake that comes here. It has a little box on the top. So we're gonna set them up here. We got our nitrous line that comes in, then we got our nitrous line that comes out. That's gonna go under the intake. And we got our purge line that's gonna come this way, and we're still gonna figure out where we're gonna set this one, because if you guys are familiar with CtsVs, they have very little space to work with them, and everything else is plastic they have around here. So just look at, there's not enough space to hide everything. So this was our best spot. So we're gonna see how our lines work and everything. So I'm gonna try to see where I'm gonna put the fuel. So once we get the fuel in, set it up where it's gonna go, come back and show you guys what's their next step. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. That's our fuel line. Comes all the way down to our fuel solenoid. This is the only way I could get it down here, because you know the cold air intake that my brother has is the one that's one piece. So you gotta move it, and I'm gonna have to cut a little bit open up here so the line doesn't rub. Also, I'm gonna hide these. I'm gonna put this little plastic, the plastic that goes around them. So I'm gonna put all those like that so they don't rub against each other, and further down the line they might, cause a leak or something. So this is where our nitrous line is gonna come in through the side. It's gonna go out. We got our purge. Our purge is gonna be driven all the way through here. I'm gonna try to drive it all the way down here. Maybe stick it out through this side, just something, and have it tied down, because these things, whenever you purge, depends on how much you're purging, comes out. And this is our lines, so they're gonna come straight. There's our nozzle, straight through to our throttle body, as close as we can through the bottom of the intake. But that's where we're at. But once we're done, guys, everything's gonna look badass. All the plastics are gonna go up in here, so you won't be able to see anything. So I'm still gonna see where I'm gonna put the relays, all the wiring and all that stuff, get everything cleaned up, so by the time this thing goes to the track, you won't even know it has nitrous until you purge it. My brother said he's gonna send out the supercharger to get ported. Blower, snout, throttle body, everything's gonna be ported with Joker Performance from Chicago, Illinois, and might get painted, we don't know. So for that, stay tuned on that too, guys. That'll be maybe next week. They're gonna send it out. We might take it apart, do a video if you guys want to see that. But for now, we're gonna finish the wiring, and we're gonna have to do the drill on the bottom of the intake and keep on going from there. So stay tuned. Okay, so I just finished drilling the nozzle, and it's perfect. This is right where we wanted it to be, under the intake. So you flip the intake. That's where it's all going. That's where the action is going to happen. Right there. Direct to the throttle body. And so now we're going to try to connect the lines and see where we're at. The only thing, we're going to have a little bit of trouble just when we're going to change jets, but we're just gonna run 100 shot of nitrous, tune it with that, and then take it off and start with a 50 at the track and work our way up to 75 and work our way up to 100. Final process. So looks fucking badass, dude. So stay tuned. We're gonna continue the job. Okay, so far this is where we're at. The lines are gonna come through the bottom. The good thing is they don't hit. So we just ran our perch line, so it's gonna come up through here, bend it, going in through the side of the frame, the upper frame, and it's gonna come out through here. So I'm gonna have to tie it somewhere around here. I'm gonna tie it up because it goes through the bottom. So whenever you perch this thing, it's not gonna move back because there's a lot of pressure that comes through there. But we're gonna take it out through here. Once it's done, I'm gonna cut it up here. So it's not gonna be able to, only you come close, you're gonna be tell there's gonna be a line there, but far away, it's gonna look nice. Okay, so we're gonna conclude the video for today. We'll continue tomorrow in the morning. For you guys, gonna be 1 second. We already got the perch line already tied up on the bottom, and it came out right here. So from far away, you can't really tell where it's at until you get close to it. So we need some wiring. The stores are closed, so we'll wait tomorrow and get some wiring out and continue the rest. Everything's already, the lines are already they clear on the bottom. Over here on the bottom, nothing hits, nothing's rubbing, so that's good. I'm still gonna put some plastic on top just in case. Then we're gonna wrap these on the plastic, this kind of plastic rubber, to cover them out. It looks more of a sleeper kind, and we'll see you tomorrow in the morning, guys, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back. So I didn't record yesterday because kind of felt sick more than I was. Ever since New Year, I've been sick, so now I feel a little bit better. So we're gonna run the wires, hide everything, put our trigger switch on the pedal for wide open throttle, so our nitrous can come on. Run those lines, then run our perch wires also. Put those on top. Me and my brother were talking about, I was like, hey man, you want to have it on your hand? You could put your nitrous right here, or you want to have it on your pedal? He's like, nah, just go with the pedal. Because what if the fucking car goes sideways, and what if I leave it pressed and whatever, you know? I was like, hey, that's a good idea. So we'll just leave it on the pedal and work our way from there. Get all these wires hidden so the car can look OEM. Once all the plastics are up here and everything down here, you won't see anything. You might see that line, but I don't know. There's the cover. I think there's a cover in the back. But once we're done, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do there too. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to start the wiring and show you where we're going to run our wires and everything. So stay tuned. Okay, so how I had mentioned prior, these cars don't have any access to pass the wires through. So we had to go in there and get one of the boots that goes under the booster, brake booster, and rip it a little bit and go through the side, because there's a lot of wires. That's the only way we could go through in there. The rest, show you. Just to show you guys it's out of space this thing is. So there's a little coupling that comes under the booster, the brake booster, and as you can see right here on the left side, that's where we got our wires through. So we didn't mess anything of these up, so we had to open there. That's the only option we had. So there's one wire for now. Now it just I'm already grounding everything on the front, so I'll show you that too. So we got our power and we got our nitrous and our fuel grounded. There's a grounded wire here that comes from the OEM harness, so that's perfect. I'm gonna ground this here, then I'm gonna cover it up pretty good so you can't see anything. All these wires are gonna be covered up, and I'm gonna set the relays on this side. I'm gonna put them there and cover everything, because I think that's the best option, because there's not too much space up here, because you got the harness for the HID lights and all that stuff, and then the cold air comes in here, so there's gonna be a lot of wires. So I don't like that. Try to make it look as good as possible. So I think my best bet's gonna be on this side. My brother went and picked up some black wire, 14 gauge. So I'm gonna put them here. Then I have my access for the 12-volt source, and there's a lot of grounds I could use. So, and there's some there, there's some on that side, all these bolts here. So I'm gonna go on that side. Once we start getting everything, we'll come back and show you the process. Okay, so that's where our relays are at. Nitrous relay and our perch relay. So all this wire is ready. It's all ready. Power. I left the wires loose a little bit because I'm still messing with them, try to hide them pretty good. But once I have everything assembled and 100% ready to go, I'm just gonna wrap all these lines with this little black conduit, and everything's gonna look nice. I'll show you guys. My brother didn't want to drill any holes in the dashboard or stuff like that, so this is how it's wired right now. For now, I'm still gonna come back and fix it. So the little metals that come with the little brackets, there's no way to put it, not even on that little bolt. So this was our only solution. Put 2 tie straps for now. So as soon as you hit full throttle, it's up, and the wires on the back, I'm still gonna fix those so they don't be in the way. They're still not in the way, but once you hit it, it activates at a wide open throttle. So I still got my wires going through there and my on and off switch up here. So my brother, he's like, you know what, just for now, let's leave it like that. I'll see later where I'm gonna put them, because he doesn't want to, like I said, drill into this because CtsV. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna run the purge and we'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna test it. Sí, conecta la batería, carnal. We're gonna test it. We're gonna see if my wiring worked. Alright, test the solenoid first for the nitrous. Purge. There we go. Wide open throttle. Do it. Again. There we go. Everything's working already. So now I'm just gonna put the conduit on it and tape everything pretty good and make it look sexy, man. The only this is the hardest part. It's already night, you can see. The hardest part is to run the wire and try to hide everything. Right now you see a lot of wire and all that stuff there, but all that's gonna be gone. Everything's gonna look nice and simple. We're gonna leave our nitrous line for tomorrow because like I said, I'm a little bit sick. So, and our bottle, so we're gonna leave that for tomorrow, guys, and we'll continue tomorrow with the video. But I'll show you guys once I get all the conduit in on the lines and everything and all the plastics in. It's gonna look perfect, so stay tuned. Alright, so all of our wires are ran through the conduit already. So if you could see, looks like OEM style. Everything's in there pretty good with little zip ties, and I had to fix that little Y there because 2 other wires come to the side, to the back of the coolant, supercharged coolant reservoir line. So here's our power. Everything's good. Here are our relays on the back. You can see them, they're up here. So everything's pretty good. I'm gonna put the covers back on, put the cold air intake, and show you guys what's up and how does it look. Okay, so it's all done. All the plastics are back in, and she looks super sleeper. Just a supercharged 6.2 LSA. But if you come up close, woohoo! Nitrous outlet, solenoids up there. But man, everything came out pretty good. I'm happy with the results on it. Like I said, our relay's up here in the back. But everything else, man, looks good. You can't even tell that there are a few lines up there for your nitrous. And these are the wires. So like I said, they're gonna look OEM style. And they do. Even on the back ones, all the way back, they do. You can't even tell. But what do you guys think? You think it's I want you guys to comment down below if I did a good job, if it's concealed pretty good. So hit the thumbs up. Oh, and if you come up close here, well, you could see it, the nitrous jet. But I think it's good, guys. Tomorrow we're just gonna run the line and connect the bottle. We're still thinking about where we're gonna connect the bottle. Show you. Get in, sit down, shut up, and hang on. So we're still debating where we're gonna put the bottle at. We don't have enough space here, so maybe we're just gonna set it up here on this side and try to bring this big old line somewhere through the bottom. But that's gonna be for tomorrow, guys. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay, so that's all finished. We already got our nitrous line routed through here, all the way to the back, and it's not even close to the headers. It's going under through the transmission. So everything's done already in the car. Super sleeper mode, and we got our bottle nitrous outlet system. So everything's ready. We would love to show you guys purging it, but we don't have any nitrous, and for us to go fill up these bottles, we got to drive all the way to San Antonio. So that's 3 hours from Zapata all the way to San Antonio. And we have my other bottle here. This is the one we have on the Lightning. It's full right now, but this is a 4N fitting, and the ones that come with the new system for the CtsV is a 6N. So we couldn't even make it happen. So once we get them filled up, we're gonna take it to a dyno, start off with a 100 shot, tune it, see how much power we can get. From there on, we're gonna move to the track and see where she's gonna take us. We're hoping for low 10s, maybe high 9s, but that's where the car's at, guys. So if you like what you see, please sure like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos and for more content on the CtsV. Till next one, peace.